Try to left. What you gotta do, but again, let's left. Keep going. Stop, don't stop. Come on, give me.
Day 24. I mean, to show up every single day for 24 days with almost the same level of excitement when I think 10 out of the 24 days, I felt like, oh my God, today I'm not going to vlog this. I have nothing to vlog. But I have done it anyway. So today is day 24 of our 30-day challenge, and it's just the same as every other day. I think what this 30-day challenge has shown me is that life is routine. It's the same things. Here and there, things do change, but sometimes if your routine has to change, it's like intentional. Like, oh, okay, today let me add this extra thing to my day, or let me do this, or let me not do that. Otherwise, it's the same thing. You wake up, you eat, you go to work, you come back, you wake up. If you don't make like the intentional switch to say, on this particular day, I'll pass through this place or I will do this instead, then it's the same. So, anyway, day 24 of our 30-day challenge. It's going to be a very short vlog as well, but I think maybe a little bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was just an after work vlog. I was just like, I need to report my steps. So I did a very short vlog, but maybe this one will be a little bit longer. I'm working from home today. I'm working from home with my son. And yeah, as always, like other vlogs I've done, we try to balance playing together and also doing my own work. So let's get into it and see how we're going to get in our steps. Uh, Enjoy. I'm working on this presentation for a workshop that I have to give on Monday, on Friday, I think, yeah. And so I remembered there's this AI that makes presentations. I think making slides is one of my weaknesses. Like, I don't know if I don't have a creative eye when it comes to slides or what, but I don't know. I make okay slides, but I always feel like they are too wordy. They have like a lot of words on them, or they have less images, or in terms of graphics and everything. So I learned about this AI called Skywork.ai. It's amazing. Like you can brainstorm, and then you have your content of what you want to put in your presentation and everything. And then if you don't know how to prompt nicely, you can use one of these other AIs like ChatGPT or Cloud and ask it to give you a prompt of your content with the specifications of the kind of presentation you want, and then you place it in the Skywork.ai, and it produces very nice presentations. Of course, you have to edit and remove some of the things and all. But of course, other people say they don't like it because they say it's difficult to then edit it. But I feel like if you give it a very good prompt that is very close to what you're looking at, I feel like it does an amazing job. There are a lot of other AIs for presentations like Beautiful AI. I've tried it once, but it's like more corporate and it requires you to pay. Skywork does require you to pay, but I feel like you can do so much with the free version. If you want like super refined nano banana images, then you have to pay. And then talking about AIs, which other AIs are you guys using, and how do you how do you feel about the use of AI, especially in academia, and how best are you using it? Because I was talking to my other colleague and we were saying which is better, ChatGPT or Cloudy, the paid version, and they were saying they have Cloudy, the paid version, and does an amazing job. And I stand by ChatGPT. I think it's because I've been locked in. It's the first AI that I used. I think the very early stages when it came out, like in 2022 in December, that's when I started knowing about it, when it was still hallucinating like no man's business. So I have stayed with it quite long enough in my academic journey, which is where I mostly use my AI in academic and also for my like YouTube stuff. and I have the paid version, and I feel like it does an amazing job even to explain a theory to you, because that's how I use it mainly. When I don't understand something, I read about it in an article. I can feed that article to it and say, okay, explain this to me, like a 2-year old, or make this concept, like stick. So I read it and I have it on my phone so I can read on the go. So I really feel like, for me, ChatGPT. But I wonder which other AIs, especially in the academic space. Some people sway by Perplexity when it comes to academic writing. But I don't know. I feel like ChatGPT also does a good job. And when it comes to academic writing, I prefer to do my own writing and then here and there ask it to correct me. So again, I don't know. I've tried Gen AI in the very first stages. I we didn't click. I felt like it just went not too far. As yeah, whatever. And then I've also used DeepSeek. DeepSeek really did an amazing job. I think just after my master's, when I was just reading around, trying to stay up to date with current affairs and sustainability and everything, I used DeepSeek quite a lot. But I think that's the time that I was still using ChatGPT and DeepSeek, because I felt like ChatGPT was also like hallucinating. But then I just stopped. I don't use DeepSeek anymore, but I have no reason why I don't use it. And then there is for literature for literature searching as well. I have since noticed that ChatGPT is getting better. Like, people say it hallucinates with references. Of course, you have to always double check. You cannot put all your freedom and trust in the hands of AI. You have to double check everything it gives you. Remember, with AI, it's as smart as you are. Giggle, garbage in, garbage out. If you don't put anything clever, you don't get anything clever outside, and you always have to double check. So with literature review, it's been doing quite a good job. If you want, you can prompt it to just, on a topic that you're working on, to give you like articles that look at that topic with references and make a table of it and a summary, and then double check with the papers that you've read. You can really see that it's doing quite a good job. But there's Research Rabbit. I used it for quite some time, the last 6 months of my first year, my PhD. Research Rabbit does help you identify literature that is connected to other literature. It's good, but I think we are just having an AI and an application overload. There are so many AIs and applications out there. It feels like instead of being productive, we're now spending most of our time just trying this AI, and now you have a lot of them and you're confused. And now you just want to go back to Google and Word. So I don't know. I have now just decided to stick to two. For presentations, I use this Skywork.ai. For asking other questions, I use ChatGPT. Otherwise, I'm just on Google and reading my articles on Google Scholar and Web of Science and so forth. Because there's a lot, and when it comes to like planning your stuff, like project planning, we have Notion, but we also have all these tools within Microsoft. And I have tried to use Notion. There's also Notebook LM, and there's also I'm forgetting the name, Obsidian for notes and everything. I've tried to use them all, but again, I just go back to my Word document. I just go back to my to-do list. I just go back to my writing. So I feel like we're having like an overload or something. I don't know if I'm the only one. If you're also doing research, if you're doing your masters, or work, like, what is your take on this AI overload, and also the fear of over reliance on apps and tools and everything? Yeah, too long. Let's get back to working. Today's actually a struggle. I prioritized working over my health, my fitness health. I did not go for a walk. I literally just stood up from my chair, I think 2 or 3 times when I ate with Zane, and when I tried to play with him a little bit, like less than 15 minutes. So it is 3 minutes past 6, and I'm only on 2,600 steps. Luckily, it has stopped raining. So I don't know how long this walk is going to be, but I'm also going to take this chance to also play with Zane in the park. Maybe play football or something just to get the steps in. And also my back really hurts from the long hours of just sitting on the chair and not moving. So let's see when I come back what update I have for the steps. But for now I'm sitting on 2,000, so that means I need 8,000 steps. I don't know how far I have to go, but let's go, let's see. That didn't work. I didn't even go far, and then it started raining. So today I don't know, let's the rain is gone. We are going to attempt to go again. We made it outside. The sky has cleared. Struggle is a realist. When I came back from the walk, I was on 8,000 steps, and I think I was on 7,800 or something like that. And then I sipped the food and everything. I walked, I cleaned up a little bit and everything. But now it's 9. It was like 8:30, like 30 minutes ago, and I've been running on the same spot before I take a shower for the 2,000 steps, and now I have 9,300. So I'm going to run on the same spot until we get to 10K, and I'm going to show you. This is how I'm doing it. It's so fun. But this is how we are getting the 2,000 steps in. Do not let myself down. I am going. I am getting the 10K steps in. I finish what I start, okay? So whatever it takes. This is the times where I wish I had a, what do you call it? A treadmill. And I'm really considering putting money aside for it. Because on days that it rains, on days that I don't have time, I can always have time in the evening. And on days when it's very cold or I go for an event or something, I need my 10K steps every day. And I think I am going to really consider getting a treadmill.
In the summer, but I still try and like, it's just
Wait, where is it? Where is it? Look at that! Look at that! Oh my god! Never again. Exactly 10,000 steps. Whew. Never again am I skipping a short walk. No matter how short it's going to be, I will take it. It makes a big difference. If you do not take it, a lunchtime walk is a must. Anyway, we are out. See you tomorrow on day 25. Tomorrow, day 25, and we have 5 days to complete the challenge. But this is the beginning of incorporating 10K steps every single day in our lives, as long as God keeps us. See you tomorrow.